Hey guys, this is James with Foodhacktv. Today's hack, Uni Risotto. Alright guys, to get started on this easy risotto, we're going to make a Uni Risotto, which is a sea urchin risotto. And this is going to be made with primarily Japanese ingredients. To start off the risotto, we're going to dice some onions, add a little bit of oil to the pan, or in this case a pot. Make sure the pot can go in the oven, because that's the trick. We're basically gonna cook most of the risotto in the oven instead of on the stovetop where you have to constantly stir and watch over it. We're also gonna add a little bit of scallion. So we're gonna go ahead and add that to the pot as well. And this dish is really simple. So just a few ingredients, cook most of the way in the oven. You gotta finish it off after it comes out of the oven. So after adding the onion, you hear it sizzling off. We're gonna add a little bit of garlic. Once that cooks off a little bit, we're gonna add our rice. What I'm using here is Japanese sushi rice. And the reason why I use that is because there's a lot of starch in the Japanese rice. So this is gonna give the risotto a nice texture at the end. Let that kind of toast off a little bit. While the risotto is toasting off, you're gonna add a little bit of butter right here as well. Give the rice a little bit of stir right now. Make sure it doesn't brown. We're gonna add a little bit of mirin. Mirin is like a Japanese sweet wine. There's sugar in it, so this is gonna give it a nice caramel. We're also gonna deglaze the pot with a little bit of Japanese sake. So you're gonna cook off most of the alcohol. And then last but not least, we're gonna add the chicken stock. This is a homemade chicken stock. It has a lot of collagen. Give it a good stir so it doesn't stick to the bottom. I'm gonna put a lid on it so it simmers quicker. So let's take a look. There you go. It's basically coming to a simmer. And right about now, you're gonna give it one more last stir. Put a lid on it. The whole thing goes into the oven at 350 Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. So while we're cooking off the risotto in the oven, we're gonna cook some of the toppings that we're gonna put on top. What we have here is some matsutake mushrooms. So we're gonna add a little bit of oil to the pan just to coat it. We're gonna add a little bit of garlic. You hear the sizzle. That's what we wanna hear. Then we're gonna add the matsutake mushrooms. Little bit of sake. Season it with a little bit of salt, pepper, and then we're gonna top it off with a little bit of butter. And I only wish you could smell this. It smells really good in here right now. I'm gonna turn off the heat and just let the residual heat finish cooking off the mushroom. And now we just need to wait for the risotto to finish in the oven. Okay, it's about 15 minutes, so our risotto is about done. We're gonna take it out of the oven right now and take a peek. Okay, let's take a look at our risotto right now. Ah, there you go. It looks like there's a lot of liquid in there, but don't worry. The rice gonna soak it up. So right now we're gonna give it another stir. There you go. This is a good consistency that we're looking for. At this time, we're gonna add our Parmesan cheese. This is gonna thicken it up. Also, what I got here is some cream and some uni. And basically, I blend it with the immersion blender. We're gonna add that to the risotto. This is gonna give it a lot more creamy texture. I'm gonna turn on the heat. And we're gonna just finish off the risotto on the stove top. It's looking good. I'm gonna turn off the heat now. The rice is gonna continue to soak up some of the liquid, and we're gonna get ready to plate up. Before we plate up, we also have a little bit of uni that we put aside right here. And to give it some texture contrast, I'm gonna actually torch this and give it a smoky taste. There you go. A couple spoons of this risotto onto the plate. We're gonna add our toasted uni right in the middle. We have some green onion that we finely sliced right here that we're gonna put on top. And let's not forget about our nice matsutake mushroom. There you go. The last thing we're gonna put on this is we're gonna top it with a little bit of caviar to give it some more decadent. There you go. This is a vinegar reduction. And the last thing we're gonna put on is a little bit of olive oil. And there you have it, guys. Uni mushroom risotto hacked.